The following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Well, I have failed my hide in shadows, but I have the move silently.
Okay.
So as I stay ahead
All
of
alone,
him.
you creep through the cave. Suddenly, it drops on you from above. What do?
Roll backwards. I
Okay.
don't know what it is, but
I mean, it's
scramble to get away
it's
from
on you. You're rolling backwards silently into the dark.
What is it?
You don't know.
Yeah, I attempt to see what it is.
It's leathery.
It's leather.
And it's on you, and it's got you.
I'm going to start making noise, but not screaming out loudly because I know that M's close behind. So I'll start struggling and...
You guys immediately hear the...
God, he's found something already. Or something's found him.
We'll rush in to save him.
Okay, the party are able to get it off. It's difficult, but the three of you can do it without a check. Right, so what you have here is some kind of very large, still small-sized, but like... how would I describe this? Okay. You know Dobby.
Yes.
Imagine a bat about his height.
Yep.
Okay.
And the interior of the wings is covered in a sticky glue-like substance.
Yeah.
And it's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
It was already dead?
It's already dead.
So the difficulty in getting
It has
it off
an
was...
arrow lodged in its neck.
The difficulty getting it off was the gluey-like substance, not that it was struggling. Okay.
Now, these creatures naturally secrete that as they wrap themselves around their victim and then exude digestive acids through their chest cavity, which can open, and they slowly eat and dissolve you, a la Beastmaster.
That's hardcore.
You don't want them sneaking up on
You
you.
might want to take a dip in the waterfall. Just saying. But
Yeah,
before you
you're
do
right.
that...
Me not want to remember this thing exists. Just jumps in.
Maybe do you want to look at the arrow?
Yeah, I was going to shoot the arrow.
The arrow looks like it could have come from a pistol bow. It's not quite a dart, but it is closer to a crossbow quarrel. It is a dark wood with a rounded conical metal tip.
So it's not the same sort of stuff that Roy uses.
No, this thing's for drow equipment. This thing's heavy as fuck. For normal person equipment, this is a medium crossbow bolt.
Is the
It's a
blood...
bit shorter than normal, so that's why you think it might be pistol bow material.
Have I ever seen anything similar to this?
No. Guild of Assassins prefer much lighter things, relying on their poisons and tinctures to do the work. Ninjas, if they were going to use something this small, it would be a throwing knife or a blowpipe dart. This could possibly be some kind of regulation drow equipment for pistol bows. It's not assassin's gear.
Yep.
It's too heavy for that.
Yep.
Too big.
I was also thinking of our favourite mercenary we hired for a while.
Oh, and it's nowhere near the size of
think
those
so.
big fucking stakes that
Yeah.
his crossbow shoots.
How high is the ceiling where it would have fallen from?
It's very low. In fact, that's why it fell on him, because his head brushed the ceiling.
and so the blood on it is dried?
Yes.
Okay.
Only an assassin would be able to tell how long this has been dead, and only if they had some kind of familiarity with the breed of creature. So no,
I wasn't going to roll.
I'm just saying.
Terrifying.
Did you hear a thunk or a noise?
Me hear him thrashing around.
So it may have already been embedded in the roof, and you knocked it down. How low is it?
Like, he brushed the roof with his
So
head.
exactly that.
Yeah.
Can you see any more?
Pierre further into the cave and bust.
Nope.
No, cannot see.
There is no more. Okay.
God.
Well, we all here now together. We should just go in further.
You should still lead the way because you can see best.
And smell the smell.
Once I'm a little... Do I smell like weird sticky goop now?
Well, you jumped into the water, so no.
Okay, so
Smell a weird dog.
we'll take to the front.
Wait, I checked
He
Stump.
has that effect on
He jumped in
canines.
the water. I checked Stump over for any small animals attached to him. Or creatures attached to him.
Wow, you're not attached to him at all?
Are you going to check everywhere
I'm
for
not a
it?
small creature.
You don't see anything.
Okay, sweet. There you go.
Sweet. I pass a perception to keep smelling and perceiving as I go ahead.
Could you do another 2 or 3 theme for me, please?
Pass. A bust and a pass.
Okay, you're lost for 1 bell in the caverns out back. But eventually you find the trail again, mainly because of the smell. And you follow it through into a larger tunnel. It widens out into a larger network of tunnels. And you find a drow. Actually, you find 2 drow.
Well, that's what we were looking for.
And they are very dead.
Genders?
Male.
Both male.
Okay.
With a healing check, can I tell what type of thing slew them?
No, because that's not what healing proficiency does.
Look around the roof before he gets there, or try to look at the roof before he
Okay,
gets
go
there.
ahead.
It's a fail.
Seems fine to you, okay?
I don't see anything.
Okay,
Is there anything super obvious, like there's weapons sticking out of them or anything?
No.
Okay.
There is, both, however, have humongous bite marks in their throaty, fleshy bits. And, they're slightly eaten.
Search the bodies.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm going to keep guard now because preparing a parry in case anything attacks.
2 passes.
You find weapons, a pistol bow, which is intact, a quarrel case with 3 similar quarrels to the kind Kasulan found. You find a folded up piece of parchment with a ransom note written on it in common, which is along the lines of give us lots of money or we'll kill your daughter. Because we totally have her, and enclosed with this is some proof.
Yeah, what's their proof?
Well, it's not enclosed with anything. They died before they could...
Before you finish it. You'd think they would have left it behind when they took the daughter.
Got to get to safety first.
Bite marks are bite marks, not beak marks.
They're definitely not beat bugs.
Just want to make sure it's not owlbears. All I'm asking. Yeah.
Owlbears would... There'd be more ripping and tearing.
Yeah.
No, it's these fellows that smell like the...
Yeah,
The thing.
they're looking at them. They're wearing common labourers' stuff.
They probably work some kind of rendering job.
Yes, they did in fact work at the place that makes candles.
Why is the note in common, I say?
How would I know?
The drow kidnapping from other drow.
Well, need money.
Where's the shit? They're everywhere, or
Yep,
Because it's echoing. Maybe
Yes.
a roll to pinpoint.
you can try.
Might get a good but not natural 20 roll. That's a low pass, so probably not.
What's it going?
How many entrances into here that we can see?
16, 17.
Yeah.
But most of them are small.
Yep. I want to try and do a tracking to see if I can see where she's
From the
got.
tunnel behind you, you hear the scrittering noise. The tunnel you just came out of. At the same time, hairy legs come out from just about every entrance into this cavern. And huge spiders pull themselves out.
We've got a problem.
Yep,
Lots
I
of
just
them.
saw. I just see a spider.
Just the one, eh?
Yep. Just no. Spiders pour into the tunnel. Do you want to roll initiatives?
Kind of.
Cool.
How do we watch what's...
That's
Can
what
we
I want to do, yeah.
Are there any ways within which we could flee?
Every single way in is being filled with spiders.
Including the way we came out?
Yeah,
That
he's
was the first thing I said.
Oh, they actually came that way first. Okay.
Yes. Can we diplomacy the spiders? Like,
Potentially.
do you speak spider? I'm not.
I could if I had the
able to,
right spell memorized, but I don't.
Man, what's with this? Like last time you had all the right spells memorized. This time you suck at fucks.
I mean, are they rushing us, or are they just still?
Yeah!
So,
Okay, right. Well, I guess we're sitting initiatives.
Though that said, I do have the spare spell slot. So as long as Speak to Animals isn't a level 3.
I'm casting a spell.
I'm just going to roll one initiative and have all of the spiders go on that.
6, and then the second round would be 6 and 9.
12.
Okay. You're going last so far.
I have casting time added on. I rolled an 8.
I'm going on 10.
So, okay. Game's big slow. Okay, so the spiders are in fact all going first. So basically that would mean that every single square all around all of you will be filled with spiders.
So that's neatly packed in the middle.
Since he's looking up a thing, I'll start with you and work around to him. Miss. Miss. Hit. For damage save versus poison paralysis. Whichever one is better. They're actually the same thing, but... Oh no, it's paralyzation polymorphism. Yeah, whichever one of those is better, you can save versus that.
Crit. Fail.
Okay, you are paralyzed.
Yep.
Him is missed. Him is hit. One damage. Save versus paralyzation or poison. But yeah, that is oh Jesus! That's a 1, right? Not a 7 with the thing rubbed off.
It's a 1.
She is also. She's got down. The other spiders that are on her squares change their intentions and begin wrapping her in web.
Well, that changes my intentions too, because I was going to cast a spell on her.
Attacking stump. That's a hit.
Save versus
It's going to
paralyzed
be
now.
great. We're going to be all paralyzed and wrapped in
1
silk.
damage.
Paralyzed. Fail.
You are paralyzed. The remaining spiders around you begin wrapping you in web. Hi, Saphiro. How you doing? It's your
Hi.
turn to attack you.
Hello!
Miss. Because unfortunately, you have the fucking ridiculous AC. Miss. Natural 20! You might want to roll it now. 5 damage minus
That's
1.
all three of us. But you rolled 11. He rolled a 1. That's like the three of us.
Okay, so you are all paralyzed.
Yep.
You are all wrapped up. Everything goes black. Party wipe. That's it. You're done. It's over.
Is it actual?
Yes.
I'm waiting for the 100%. This is a party wipe, absolutely. There's no we waking up.
100%.
Yeah.
This is a party wipe. Absolutely. And then you wake up. You have the marks. You see.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how much poison they put in you. You could still come back so long as they don't eat you.
Okay.
You are in a large chamber filled with webs. A huge lattice of webs consumes one end, and there is the ugliest, biggest ass spider any of you... I think any of you have ever seen... Yes, any of you have ever seen.
So it was that massive one we saw.
This is that massive one.
So we did see
You
part.
didn't really see all of it.
I saw parts of it.
It
It's like a
sits,
Star Destroyer going over his
it sits in the web looking at you malevolently, jiggling up and down slightly. You're sort of sausage cocooned in front of it. Its mandibles rub together. But it actually says, in common, so you can all understand and participate,
Can speak. I marveled.
I don't even cast that spell. We merely were seeking a drow woman who had been absconded with by...
Mine now.
So you have and I don't suppose there's anything we could do to convince you to return her?
Yes. Otherwise, my children would have eaten you. Services.
Correct?
Not drow.
Correct.
So correct.
I want an egg.
A specific egg?
If you get it, you may leave.
And the girl?
Yours.
What's this egg you wish?
Dragon.
That's what I was afraid you were going to say.
Nasty dragon is bad. Get egg not far from here. Not far. Dragon sleeps. Steal egg and give it to me.
In other words, we will be free to go to get the egg, but you will keep the girl?
Yes. It is a simple deal.
May we see the girl to ensure that she is alright?
Yes.
He seems alright, all things considered.
I do not ask much. One egg.
Do we die either way, so it's not a choice? Yes.
Yes.
You are the only wise one here. I will release you now.
spiders crawl all over you, just pulling the thing away. It is unpleasant.
Ugh.
It's not snakes.
I wonder
It's
if
not
this is
bees.
enough to give Stump phobia spiders.
I mean, He's afraid in the sense that he knows that they can kill him and they're dangerous, but he actually likes spiders.
Weird. Don't like you anymore.
The nature. Man.
They're interesting and pretty in a way.
No.
No. The underside of the spider is particularly hard.
Yeah, but on the top they have nice colours.
That's bad! You know that, right?
That's to make you go, oh, pretty, and then,
I think Snug would eat pizza with pineapple. That's how much of a monster
I mean,
is.
he would try it.
See?
He would try many things. Honestly, he'd eat the spider.
Right, we're getting
Don't talk about that while we're here.
being released.
You are removed from your sticky cocoons, and the legions of various sized spiders pull back again. Oh, you can fucking tell they want to eat you, but they can't because, well,
Yeah, Mum says otherwise.
Mum says otherwise.
Have you a name? Never meet talking spider before.
It is not a skill.
Magic.
Prestige. I was among the first.
Which cave do we need to exit from?
That one. They will show you.
Thank you.
Follow the spiders.
I guess they will have to leave once we get a certain
Sorry, I should say it like Hedwig. Follow the spiders. That's what you should do.
Follow the butterflies.
Fucking millennials.
Well, that was the actual wrong quote, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Follow the
I think
spiders.
Rupert Grint is also a millennial. You follow the spiders, checking your equipment as you go to make sure it hasn't nicked off with anything.
Yeah.
And it hasn't. You have nothing the spiders could want.
Arrow marks it. Itchy. Did we actually
No,
die?
you did not die.
Just
Paralyzation is not death.
Yes.
I was really getting ready to grab that contract. That's. I was like,
Yeah. Well,
We
yes,
don't go into the caves. We go to the beach, put on swimsuits, and never talk about this again.
we obviously looked the other way down the river.
There is also a path there.
Did you remember what happened?
What's that?
Well, if you used the contract, do you remember what happened?
No, I mean you don't. Do you? You don't.
That's
No.
Yeah.
This is a.
You got to
this
come
is
up
a-
with an
this is a
excuse where
meta
your character
mechanic.
would
This is
not-
a meta mechanic where you are roll back and are allowed to make a different decision,
Yeah.
or the same decision but executed in a different
Yeah.
way. Like effectively, it's like I want to reconsider my decision to start this combat. Okay, here you go. Right, we're starting the combat again. But this time, the first thing I'm doing is casting prayer, and then I'm going to be chanting, and all of you do lots of damage. You cast the giant streak thing.
I put on the
I mean,
mask.
he could even roll all the way back to the morning. It's like I'm memorizing different spells, then everything else plays out the same until
Yeah.
you can do that. It's kind of broken, but he can only do it to events that have happened in the same night it is cashed in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can't come next week and go, the last thing we did.
So we didn't leave Talvalen early. And
Yeah, no, can't be done. Anyway, so yes.
Oh, Scribbles okay?
Yes.
You alright, Scribbles? okay.
He gives you a look that's like, what's wrong with you?
This little rat, he gets up to the top, little rat goes.
he's like, now I have to live.
Like Sophia
every
goes
day
really
of my
oversells
life.
it like that.
Somehow you lose 15 hit points.
A hefty strength modifier he's got there.
He's never used it before. That's why he can rip someone's throat out.
He could. He was a lot younger then. He's old now.
I've seen him do it.
Rats do not live long.
No, I
Their
mean, she
deterioration
saw him
is-
do it in the marketplace last
Yes!
week.
That's like 12 years ago.
12 years a rat. Right.
Yeah.
We
So we'll
follow the
follow the
spiders.
spiders. Now, obviously, there's going to be a point with the spiders. Like, we don't go any further than this because
Indeed.
Yeah.
In fact, it leads out to the Underdark. like one part of the big open cavity region, not the interconnected tunnely regions. And there, you see before you, the forest slopes down there. The path moves around there, and there's like a rocky build-up with another cave in the distance, but you can see how to get to it, and you intuit somehow that that's where you probably need to go.
Yeah. Does this look like have we been here before?
No, but it would. You can see where you have been up and over there, so it's like it's not.
We haven't been here, but we recognise
Yeah.
other landmarks from when we first came in or something.
Yeah, what I'm asking is this where we saw the red dragon
The first time.
the first time?
That would have been off in the other direction. This is
Okay.
over here.
Yep. Cool.
That also does mean that this is being connected to the area where we fled from the jammer chant.
Okay, I think this is
Okay.
simple. Sulan
You mean
simply
the
turns
Jor-Karroc?
invisible with her cloak
Is that what it's called?
and then goes in and gets
Well,
the
we did see
egg.
the Jack-Ops too.
Yeah,
You say that.
Jor-Karroc.
Yes.
Yeah, because we heard their song.
But they can also smell.
Oh, they're going deeper underground.
Then we'll need something that can mask your smell. Or something that smells stronger that detracts them away from you.
What? The dragon?
Yes.
They're sleeping.
You hope to confuse dragon. That nose is bigger than all of us.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, but so
What
you're
are
saying
we
you
worried
don't want
about?
to
We
use
already
the
killed
cloak?
one dragon.
No,
It's still not as big
I
as
think-
as I think
I
it
think
is.
not using the cloak would be stupid, but
Thank you.
I don't think trying to mask my smell would help. I think trying to go in there silently might help,
Well, yes, I thought that one.
and
was
that's about
upset.
it.
Then why did you bring up the smell?
Because you said to cover this, because it may be able to smell us. It
No,
might,
I just said put on the cloak and you go in there and get the egg and come out.
but it may be able to smell us. Is the other
Yeah.
problem. Right. Let's go.
I mean, I'm sorry to put this on your shoulders, but
I'm not. Because look, if it gonna work, then it's all good. But if it come down to fighting, then she's not gonna do it alone.
okay. While
So either way, it work out good for me.
while you're on your way, I
Oh,
will
you'll
peruse
kill the dragon.
my spells. There might be something I can use, cast upon you that will do at least something.
I don't think I have access to any of my spells that would be helpful in this situation. And we would also then, I would have had to change anyway, but I think Pass Without Trace and everything like that is level 2.
How long is it going to take us to get to this
It's
cave?
level 1.
20-minute walk.
Okay. Walking to the
Roundabout.
cave, just watching for anything, creatures
Keeping your eyes on the skies. Well,
Yeah.
the skies.
everywhere.
The ground. Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, yeah. I mean, this is the Underdark.
exactly.
But if this is truly a dragon's cave, it's not likely to be a shit ton of
Anything around.
stuff
Yeah,
around here because
nothing wants to be here. 'Cause
the
it's
only
lunch.
things that would be here are things that are not lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's us. Cool.
So,
Yep.
so the very rare things that are not like dangerous and predatory in the Underdark, they might actually
They might actually live here.
live here.
That's why we're here, because we're not lunch. It's all good.
Protection of evil might help a little, but what if it's not even an evil dragon? It might not be. We don't know what colour it is.
Annoyingly enough, I do have Pass Without Trace, and it would absolutely help because it masks scent too. But I don't have it prepared.
You don't have any way. Oh wait, no. You have to. You would have. Had
I
to,
suspect the only way to do it would be Doom Coins.
you would have had to borrow the ring from Sulan when you pray. You can't just retroactively.
No, you can't.
And I think only you. We can only give it to one person for.
Oh well, you have to do without it. Let me guess, you just memorized Puffball 3 times.
No, I did Puffball, Entangle, Strength of Stone.
Entangle seems suboptimal when you compare it to Puffball, but I suppose it's permanently interbulating as
And
opposed to
They
4
can't
rounds.
and they can't try to leave. So if I need someone to still be capable of certain things, but not
Well,
be
they
able
have to
get
pass
away.
the check to be able to move.
Yeah.
And
Whereas with
it's-
Puffball, they can always still attempt to flee.
Okay. What was the third one?
Strength of Stone.
Oh, you don't need that. That's shit.
That's what I was going to cast on him before.
I'm actually glad we didn't kill any of the spiders. it would have been worse. It's how winnable.
Depends on the specifics.
The funny thing, I was literally casting a spell to try and talk to the spiders and just be like, "Hey, we're just looking for this girl." But
Well, fortunately, Spider's going at natural speed, and I rolled 2,
Yeah.
so I
So we all
I
just
got to go
knocked
first.
out.
I was like, there is minor downsides to the whole. I'm just going to roll 1 initiative for all of them, and that can be a little unfair.
Sanctuary might help, but the odds of the dragon not passing the saving throw, because that's basically like I cast it on you, and anything that the opponent, when it makes an attack against you, has to pass a saving throw, and if it doesn't make it, it doesn't get to attack you again until the spell's over.
That's
Which
a
will-
good spell.
Which would be
But
good
it's-
for escaping with the egg,
Yeah.
but it might be the best option. I'll put it aside.
Yep.
But the chance of the dragon not making that saving throw, I imagine, is minuscule.
No, it might be because it's waking up, but right, I'm going to the cave.
Sula charges into the cave full of reckless abandon. She
What?
does, however, I'm saying this, she does, however, stop before she's within 100 feet of the cave in order to make sure that she picks up these discarded pots and pans and begins rattling them around. And then she says, "Oh, here's one of those things that keeps the dragon away," and she begins rattling it around like a fucking goblin. And she charges into the cave yelling,
I don't need to do that because I pick up Tiller.
Hello. We're being quiet today. Quiet! That's the word of the day! Ah!
Anyway, okay, so you're sneaking up into the cave,
Using my cloak.
and no checks, right?
I can do move silently checks, but I can do